Why is Chappell Roan being heavily criticised for setting boundaries while other celebrities have faced far less backlash for behaviour that is objectively worse? Because this situation is a lot more complicated than people are making it seem. Welcome back. For those who don't know me, I'm JT. I'm a musician based out of the northwest of the UK, and I do content surrounding music. And while this isn't necessarily something I would normally do, I thought it'd be a fun little thing to talk about because A, I'm a football fan, which is what this is going to involve, and B, it's music related. So let's get into it, shall we? So here's what's being reported. The original account of this came from international footballer Jorginho, who, if you are aware, plays for Flamengo currently and played for Arsenal when he was in the Premier League. He is the stepfather of the child in question, who also happens to be actor Jude Law's daughter. According to Jorginho's version of events, the child didn't actually approach or speak to Chappell Roan directly, but instead passed the table and smiled. And then the security intervened and told the people to leave the artist alone. And there was words thrown around of the security mentioning harassment. Now, here's where it gets a little bit unclear, because that version of events is one perspective, and naturally when a child is involved, parents are going to interpret the situation in a protective way, which is completely understandable. But at the same time, we don't actually know what the full interaction looked like. Was it just a smile in passing? Or is there more going on that the security felt they needed to respond to? There's clearly a gap between how different people experienced that moment. Since then, Chappell Roan has addressed the situation herself and actually said that she is sorry to the child and the child's mother. She said she never saw the child, nor did the child have any direct interaction with her at all. She also clarified that the security involved were not those of her personal team, but hotel staff assigned to look after her while she was staying there. Additionally, the child's mother has reportedly responded, although not everyone has seen or read that statement in full. So again, multiple perspectives, but no completely clear shared version of the events. And this is why people are divided. On one side, it looks like the child is being unnecessarily turned away from someone she idolises, and people are always going to react strongly to that, especially when the person in question is a celebrity, or in this situation, a celebrity and the child of two celebrities. On the other side, you have an artist who may not have even been aware of the interaction while simply trying to eat breakfast. I don't know about you, I like to be left alone while eating breakfast in the morning, but that's just me. And the security were doing the job they were assigned to do. Now, again, there's a few missing details here and there, so who knows what happened there. And now this is where the bigger principle comes in, because regardless of who was involved, having a famous parent like Jude Law or a high-profile stepfather like Jorginho doesn't automatically guarantee access to someone, which I think is fair to say. This is not a criticism of the child, it's just a boundary that applies to everyone and anyone equally. But what really stands out is the scale of the reaction. There's reportedly over 150 articles just in Brazil alone, let alone the rest of the world, written about this, over a situation where no direct interaction may have happened. Now, let's compare that to someone like Shia LaBeouf, the dude from Transformers. I don't know how to say his last name. who has had very, very public incidents involving aggressive and violent behaviour towards women in particular. And there is a small snippet, which I'll put on the screen here, talking about how there was over 150 articles for this Chappell Roan incident, but only 7 for Shire, Transformers dude, being aggressive towards ladies, which personally, I think that's a little bit unfair. But that's just trying to be as unbiased as possible. And yet, the level of media coverage is nowhere near the same. So what are we actually reacting to? A confirmed action or a narrative that seems to have taken a life of its own? Because once a story like this starts, especially involving a child, it spreads fast, like faster than a wildfire. Media outlets pick it up, social media amplifies it, and suddenly nuances disappear. At the end of the day, you don't have to take sides to recognise this. We don't fully know what happened, but what we do know is how quickly people are willing to judge a situation without fully knowing every single detail. And maybe it's a bigger issue isn't the moment itself, it's how differently we react depending on the narrative. What do you think of the whole situation? Let us know in the comments down below. I'm interested to see the opinions of everyone, because, you know, I thought it'd be like a fun little video to talk about. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comments down below, or if there's anything else that I might have missed regarding all this. But yeah, let us know. And if you made it to the end, thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit the bell, and subscribe. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.